Welcome to Egypt. The Temple of Horus at Edfu is one of the most magnificent temples in ancient Egypt, and it carries a long and fascinating story that spans the history of Egyptian kings. Located in the city of Edfu, around 55 kilometers north of Aswan, this temple is one of the best-preserved ancient monuments in Egypt. It serves as a symbol of both the grandeur of ancient Egyptian civilization and the influence of the Ptolemaic dynasty. Here is the intriguing and detailed story behind the construction of this temple and its connection to ancient Egyptian mythology. The Egyptian myth Horus and his battle with Set. The story behind the Temple of Horus is deeply rooted in Egyptian mythology. According to the myth, Horus, the son of Isis and Osiris, engaged in a fierce battle with his uncle Set, who had killed his father Osiris and usurped the throne of Egypt. The conflict between Horus and Set was not only a physical struggle but also represented a battle between the forces of good, Horus, and evil, Set. Horus was seen as the god of the sky and the sun, while Set was associated with chaos and destruction. This mythological battle lasted for years and symbolized the fight between cosmic order, Ma'at, and chaos. Ultimately, Horus triumphed over Set and became the rightful ruler of Egypt, embodying justice and order. This myth was celebrated in the Temple of Horus at Edfu, where annual festivals depicted Horus's victory over Set, and it was believed that these celebrations ensured the continued triumph of good over evil and the maintenance of cosmic balance. The beginning, the idea of the temple and its purpose. Construction of the Temple of Horus began under the reign of Ptolemy III in 237 BCE and was completed during the reign of Ptolemy IV in 212 BCE. The building of the temple was part of a larger effort to revive traditional Egyptian religious practices during the Ptolemaic period, when Greek rulers sought to integrate themselves into Egyptian society by embracing Egyptian customs and promoting the worship of Egyptian gods. King Ptolemy III, who was seen as a protector of the Egyptian gods, decided to build a grand temple in Edfu dedicated to Horus, not only to honor the god, but also to assert his divine right to rule Egypt. The magnificent architectural structure. Upon entering the Temple of Horus at Edfu, visitors are immediately struck by its grandeur and architectural design. The temple is built in the traditional Egyptian style but with notable Ptolemaic influences. It is one of the best-preserved temples in Egypt, and its design showcases the magnificence of ancient Egyptian architecture. The temple is surrounded by a massive limestone wall. The main entrance features a large, decorated gate that leads into a spacious courtyard flanked by enormous columns. Inside, the temple is laid out in a complex arrangement with numerous halls, chambers, and passageways. At the heart of the temple is the sanctum, where the statue of Horus was kept and revered by priests during religious rituals. The iconography and symbolism. The walls of the temple are covered in intricate reliefs and inscriptions that narrate the mythological story of Horus's battle with Set. These depictions show key moments in the struggle between the two gods, such as Horus's coronation and his role as the protector and ruler of Egypt. Horus is represented in various forms, most notably as a falcon-headed god, symbolizing power, justice, and protection. Priests performed elaborate rituals within the temple, which were believed to maintain the balance of the universe and ensure the continued protection of Egypt by Horus. The festivals and rituals. The Temple of Horus was a major center for religious festivals. One of the most significant events was the annual Feast of Horus, a festival celebrating Horus's victory over Set. During this festival, the conflict between Horus and Set was reenacted, with elaborate ceremonies held by priests to renew Horus's protective power over the land of Egypt. These religious rituals, which included offerings, prayers, and symbolic acts, were believed to renew the divine power of Horus and ensure prosperity and protection for the kingdom. The journey through time, from the temple to modern day. Today, the Temple of Horus at Edfu stands as one of Egypt's greatest tourist attractions, drawing visitors from around the world. Despite the passage of thousands of years, the temple remains remarkably well preserved, with its reliefs and inscriptions still visible and clear. These images allow visitors to experience the world of ancient Egyptian religion and mythology. Through a visit to the temple, one can sense the grandeur of the ancient Egyptian civilization and see how the Egyptians revered their gods and lived their spiritual lives according to the myths that shaped their world. The Temple of Horus at Edfu is more than just an ancient monument. It is a living testament to the enduring legacy of Egyptian civilization. The myths of Horus and his battle with Set are etched in the temple's walls, serving as a reminder of the eternal struggle between order and chaos. The temple remains a powerful symbol of the cosmic forces that the ancient Egyptians believed governed their world, and a place where history, myth, and religion come together in a remarkable display of art and architecture. The Temple of Horus at Edfu, with its mythological connections, architectural splendor, and spiritual significance, stands as one of Egypt's most remarkable achievements and continues to awe visitors to this day.